Welcome to the new video about Seven Knights Rebirth, and today I wanted to talk about Teo and Klahan, two the best farmers for the Nightmare and overall for the story mode. I consider them being the best, that's for sure, but if we're going to compare one to another, what's the difference? How it's going to be better for free-to-play players to go further, which one of them you want to summon, when you summon both of them or not. And based from this video, I believe you will find the answer. You still have one day to summon for Klahan, and this is, let's say, the last opportunity to get him from the raid up banner. Obviously later on I believe he is going to be added to the wish list, so you will be able at least to select him from the regular banner, but yeah, right now it's like the last opportunity, let's say. And this is a huge aspect because farming Nightmare is going to be really important when we're talking about this mode specifically. Let me go there just real quick. So the whole beauty of this mode is that you're able to do quite a lot of runs. In total, you're able to, send two teams, they're going to farm, it's going to take quite some time, and it's going to be considered as two complete repeated battle runs, rotations, as you would done with the normal story. Here you're also able to get 2 to 4 star fodders. You're able to receive, most importantly, accessories, which are going to be really helpful for the future content, for the future progression. They're also providing decent buffs, decent effects, some of them, and the legendary, they're just perfect, great, but you most likely not going to get them, at least at this stage, at first. Later on probably it's going to be doable, but yeah, for now it's questionable, and the drop rate is questionable, but hey, still it's kinda a good thing because you have a PT here, so you might get yourself the guaranteed legendary at 4 stars after a certain amount of farming done here. So yeah, let's speak about Teo and Klahan, and we're going to discuss them in a little bit of more details. So we're going first of all to have a look at Teo. First, the most important thing is going to be about his skills, and obviously when we're talking about Nightmare, you need to have them upgraded, all of them. There is no way he is going to clear the stage without all the skills being upgraded. And overall you can see here my stats for him. So let's discuss about his passives. Overall, from his passive skill, he is able to revive, he is able to stay alive, let's say, for 2 more turns, and when you're going to upgrade, you're going to receive additionally physical attack increase by 39%. So this is a decent one improvement. For his second skill, reduces buff duration. So overall, actually when you see opponents which are having such a mortality effect, the same as Teo, you're able to use this skill, and he's going to reduce duration of this immortality effect, and they're going to die quicker. So the whole aspect about his skills, that he's getting additional 30% crit rate from them whenever he's going to use them. This is about his second skill. About his first skill, he's also going to increase crit rate and dealing certain amount of damage. About upgraded skills, it's just more numbers in terms of damage output, there is nothing special. About his single attack, it's also only increased numbers, increased percentage. Now, the most important part, like as you can see, the stats and the gears. So before the Nightmare, I was using different set of gears. I was using the assassin set to increase crit rate, ignore defense. Yeah, not the most optimal for him, quite honestly. I wasn't able to clear the stage with Teo at all, with, keep in mind, being at T1. Yeah, it's not T2. When we're going to talk about his Transcendence, we're going here, and at T2 you can see that he is going to reset skills cooldown which means that he will be able most likely use both of them after being dead. This is a huge improvement. If you have him at T2, if we're talking about pretty much consistent runs, he will be able to clear the stage without any issues. But yeah, you need to summon him up to T2. All the rest advancements, they're useful. At T6 he is going to receive 100% crit rate, so not that bad, but again, we're talking especially about free-to-play players. If you're not going to summon him for T2, it might be kinda problematic one aspect to clear the stage in the Nightmare. And the set that you can see here is the Avenger set. This works the best for him. So yeah, I have one weapon with crit damage, the other one is going to be with crit rate. For the gears, all with attack percentage, some additional crit damage, attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage, so on and so forth. All the stats you can see. Now, when we're talking about Klahan, here is a really important thing to keep in mind. He is T0 for me. As you can see, for skills, I was lucky to get, let's say, the first skill from him, upgraded, enhanced, and the passive. About the passive, it's not such a huge improvement. For example, on the base level, he is going to receive physical attack boost up to 29%. After upgrading, it's becoming 33. In comparison to Teo, when it was 0 and goes up to 39, this one is nothing. With this one, it's again the damage output is going to be increased. But about his kit, it's quite an interesting aspect, not gonna lie. And again, about the stats you can see, they're actually worse than my Teo by, what is it, 500? Physical attack lower, yeah. He has higher crit rate, but again, from his passive he is not going to receive increased crit rate, so for him crit rate is going to be really important. Crit damage somewhat around the same numbers as for Teo, and that's why using the assassin set is going to be really important, because we want to have crit rate as high as possible for him. This weapon with crit rate, this one with crit damage. For the gears, all attack percentage, some additional stats with procs into attack. Wait a second. What is it? Yeah, attack. And here I have some crit rate additionally. He's T0. Now when we're talking about his skills, there is an interesting part. When we're talking about his second skill, he is going to hit all enemies, the same as Teo. But the whole thing with this skill, when HP is 50% or higher, he's going to deal additional damage. With this thing, if he is going to crit at T0 without anything upgraded, with just proper crit rate and somewhat similar stats, he's going to bring opponents below 50%. Now, the best part about his first skill, when opponents at 50% or lower, he's going to deal, once again, additional damage, which is like going to be really just huge and insane amount. And again, in comparison to Teo, he's T0. I didn't really invest a lot into him, I just unlocked his skills, upgraded his stars, and gave him the weapons which are going to be kinda okay for him. As you can see here, for the pad, I actually changed it. Yeah, for the farming, I'm using the pad which is going to increase physical attack by 13%. I gave it to Teo because he wasn't able to deal enough damage. And for Klahan, I gave the other pet, which is going to increase all attack by 10%. The side effects from the pets, they're, let's say, different. And physical attack, having for a physical character, is more important than just all attack. From the crow, effect is going to be lower in comparison to this cat. Now, with that being said, we have equipped two characters. Let's see how the performance is going to be. Let me just check the skill priority real quick. Okay, here everything is prepared correctly. Yeah, so for Teo, his first skill, second skill. For Klahan, which is going to be 50% and above, and after that 50% and below. Let's have a look. Now I'm going just to start, and we'll see the performance. Starting with Teo. So overall, with this Avenger set, as you can see, he is able to deal kinda decent damage. When I was using the Assassin set before, he wasn't able to kill any one of them. Here I was really lucky with crits. Now let's see Klahan. T0 with just a crit rate set. Overall, it was impressive, and I got really lucky in terms of crits, especially for Teo. Usually it's not the case, and he has to, you know, use several turns to actually finish them all. Right now it might be a good example. Let's see once again. Yeah, so 2 left alive, and even sometimes I have such an outcomes when he's actually losing. It's not too much, but it happens. Yeah, and done. So it really depends on crits. Now Klahan, once again. And the second, and done. Insane. Anyways, I'm going to stop it for now. So you saw the performance of both characters. Again, I have more investments into Teo. He has all skills upgraded in comparison to Klahan, and after showing these, I'm going to tell you that Klahan is going to be more of a free-to-play friendly farmer. For clearing certain content, he's going to be just great. Not as perfect as Teo, because Teo is able to receive immunity to all types of damage for several hits, when Klahan don't have such an ability. At T0 he's going to receive such, I believe, at T2, if I recall it correctly. Just let me check him real quick. Yeah, at T2 he's going to receive all damage immunity for 2 turns. And overall, the cool aspect of this passive that whenever someone is going to die, he's going to heal HP equal to 30% of the caster's physical attack when, yeah, enemy basically is going to fall in the battle, which is making him great in terms of survivability during the farming. He's squishy in different types of aspects and modes, and he's not really that great there, but when we're talking specifically about farming, he's great. For Teo, he is better for PvP, I would say, for example, in comparison to Klahan. He is able to deal huge amount of damage if you're going to transcend him and if you're going to receive dupes. So in a long-term run, probably he's going to outperform Klahan, but for free-to-play players, if you're only considering for yourself getting characters at T0, T1 or something like that, Klahan is going to be, in my opinion, a better option. For, again, PvP aspect, Teo is going to be better, and for survivability overall, let's say Teo is going to be better. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, find this helpful and interesting. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and see you guys in the next one. Take care.